So in the last few years, Adidas is using a lot of recycled materials in their contents for the shoes, and in today's video we're gonna have a look at one of them. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you're gonna subscribe. You can also give me a follow on Instagram to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. In today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at this pair of Adidas shoes. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box. So in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at this new release for the Adidas Nizza Parley. Version of the Nizza shoes guys was released here in the UK in the first half of March for a retail price of £75, and this one will be available now on the website in 3 color combinations. Besides this green one, we're gonna have the white one and also the black one, which you can see them here in the corner. And also guys, as you can see, this one will actually be a very simple one. So for the upper, we're gonna have mainly this recycled content, which will actually be glued to this very high platform. So let's go ahead and do a small breakdown of this one guys. So as you can see, covering almost all of the top part of the tobo section, we're gonna have this rubberized material, which it's not gonna be a very stiff one. As you can see, this one it's actually quite flexible. But as we go towards the rest of the shoe guys, we're gonna have this recycled material, which feels like a canvas one, but this one it's actually a bit thinner than that, so it's gonna be a bit more flexible. But this one will be present for the rest of the upper for this shoe. And as we go now guys, for the lacing system, you can see that we're gonna have this metallic eyelets, which will actually keep in place this green flat laces. And just in case you are not a big fan of this, in the actual box we're also gonna have these cream ones, which will actually go very well with this very high platform. And just underneath these laces guys, we're gonna have the same material as the rest of the shoe for this tongue. But the one thing that I will need to add is that this tongue doesn't have any padding underneath, which is actually the same for the rest of the shoe. So this tongue will also have here at the top this Originals logo and Parley written under it. And as you go here in the midfoot guys, you can see that we don't actually have any other branding, no stripes, no Originals logo, no nothing. So this one will be a very minimalistic design. We will just have some stitchings here and there, but other than that we don't actually have anything else excepting this pull tab here at the back, which will be in this olive green color. And as we go now inside guys, as I've said earlier, we don't actually have any padding, so this one it's actually a very thin material, which will just have on the medial side this sizing tag. And then at the back of the actual tongue, we're also gonna have this very big QR code, which also has written Parley. So as I said, this one is a very minimalistic design. And also at the bottom guys, we're gonna have this black foam insole, which has the Adidas Originals logo and Parley written here at the heel section. And this one will actually have some extra padding, as you can see here at the heel section and also in the midfoot, which will make it slightly more comfortable. So this whole upper, it's actually made out of recycled materials, as I've said before, and the colors that they actually choose are a subtle nod to the diving suits of the ocean's activists. So I guess this is a small tribute for their hard work. which I guess it's actually a very nice thing to recognize it also on the Adidas website. Now guys, we can go to this rubber outsole, which as you can see it's actually a very high one. So this one is a platform one. And as you can see, this one has a very interesting wavy pattern going throughout all of this midsole. But of course this one will not be as high as you can see it here on the outside. This one is actually just embracing slightly your whole foot throughout. And even though this one it's a rubber outsole, I need to admit that this one it's not a heavy shoe overall. So I guess maybe the inside it's not actually filled with the proper rubber. I'm not entirely sure because on the actual website we don't actually have more details. And of course guys, now we're gonna finish with this same rubber outsole, which as you can see has also a very interesting pattern. So this one actually feels that it's gonna be a very grippy one. But one thing that I find it interesting is that again we don't actually have any branding. As in for the actual sizing guys, for this one I went with my true to size, and for me, as I have skinny feet, it fits me just fine. And I think it's gonna be roughly the same for people with normal feet, but just in case you have wider feet, I would suggest you to go with a half size up, and that will be mainly because this whole shoe, as you can see, is not gonna be a wide one. So overall guys, this Nizza Parley, it's actually a very interesting one, which to be honest is not a heavy one at all. But in my opinion they should have used some extra padding, at least for the heel section and maybe for the tongue. This one doesn't have any padding at all, which I didn't actually find that to be a problem, but for some people some padding will help more, and I'm referring to people with skinny feet. And even though we don't actually have any other branding than the one used here at the tongue, I actually kind of like it. I think I have just enough shoes which has a lot of branding on them, and this one not having it so out there, it actually looks quite interesting. So yeah guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this new release for the Nizza in this Parley version. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.